Harry TRC here, and today we are doing a video on how I think the Constructors title for F1 2019 will shake up. So what we're going to do is we're going to run through the video. I'm just going to give a brief description on why I think teams will place where. So Williams in 10th, unfortunately going into testing. I think most people will understand why I think Williams will be placed here. It's not that I want them to be down in 10th, they used to be a great team. Unfortunately there seems to be so much going on behind the scenes at Williams. They're struggling to get their car set up properly. So in 9th place I've gone for Haas, so this again is a tricky one. So from 9th to 5th place I think is completely up in the air this year. I think we're going to see one of the closest midfield battles we will ever see. I've put Haas down in 9th because I think that they're just going to struggle to have a competitive car like they did last year. So we've got Toro Rosso Honda in 8th. I was torn between them and Racing Point for 8th position. So again, this is mainly just because I don't think they're going to be able to have a consistent Honda engine right the way through the season. But hopefully they can do well. So I've already spoiled 7th place, but as you will see in a minute, once Toro Rosso gets its way off this video, it's such a nice car to look at, so I left it in. So Racing Point in 7th place. So I think this is because mainly Sergio Perez, he's a consistent driver who's going to be able to get that car consistently in the lower end of the points. Might be able to pick up a couple of higher places in a few of the races, but I just see him being able to get that team a consistent amount of points throughout the whole season. So in 6th place I've gone for Alfa Romeo, which last year was the Sauber F1 team. I'm a bit upset to see the Sauber name go from F1, but welcome back Alfa Romeo. I think that Kimi Raikkonen and the way the car developed last year is just going to have a huge impact on them being able to pick up a lot more points this season. And I do get to drive this car in my league races going forward, so I've got to support them. So in 5th place we've got McLaren, and I think McLaren are going to be able to return their way back towards the front of the grid this year, but I don't think they're going to be able to get back up to the very top. But hopefully I'll be proven wrong and we will see them fighting for podiums again this year. In 4th place I've gone for Renault, so I was torn between Renault and Red Bull for this spot. So the reason that I put Renault here is I'm not sure if they're going to be able to produce the engine power yet that's going to be able to keep them at the front of the grid. But the reason it was torn between Red Bull I'll discuss again in just a minute. So they are always consistent. They used to be former world champions, and they've got Daniel Ricciardo this year and Nico Hülkenberg also making that lineup strong. So 3rd place we've got the Red Bull, who are switching to Honda this year. So it's going to be a little bit different for Red Bull. I mean, there was a lot of hassle with the Renault power engine for them last year, but they were able to still pick up race wins. We know they've got one of the best aero divisions on the grid, so will the Honda engines still be able to keep them at the front of the grid? I think we'll still see them battling for the best of the 2nd and 3rd places of the races. So 2nd place I've gone for Ferrari, which my stepdad has disagreed with. He has always said that Ferrari are going to win this year, but he says it every year, so we'll never know. So I'll put them 2nd because I just don't think they'll be able to take a sustained challenge right the way through the season, whether it be driver or just performance towards the end of the season. I just don't think they're going to match who I picked for 1st place. So, first place, I've gone for Mercedes. People are going to tell me it's just a safe option, but the way I see it is no matter what over last season, whether it was driver or the car, they always managed to find the answers that they needed to push further ahead of Ferrari. At the end of the season, unfortunately, it was Vettel that was making more mistakes than Hamilton. I think the Ferrari had the better car towards last year, just not the best combination. So I think Mercedes are going to go ahead and take a 6th Constructors title in a row. But I do want you guys to leave comments on this video and let me know how you would put your list in the video. So would you agree with me? Is there any changes you would make? So let's obviously leave some likes if you do like the video, and just let me know if you think anything would change. So end of the video is just what I put together of the lineup that I think it's going to be. So there's obviously Mercedes finishing first, and Mercedes, then Red Bull, and then so on as the video goes along. And thank you guys for watching.